Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, it's 12 noon, and I am here, Deborah Porter with Mom's Mentoring Circle, where we are here to support you with strategies and systems to help organize your lives, your homes, your kids' schedules. And really the purpose of all that is so that you can still then go after your own dreams, goals, and desires and not get lost in the wonderful title and role that we play as mom. So I'm going to get right to it. I just want to make sure everything's working. I hope you can hear me okay. It looks like we're good. So today, I miss you guys. It's been a minute since I've been on live. We were away on vacation and I tried to do a little something by the water. We were at Martha's Vineyard, which is one of my favorite places. And it was a little loud out there. And then last week, I had the opportunity to be on Good Morning Washington. And so in the midst of doing all of that, I just played the segment there that we were talking about, which was overcoming the supermom syndrome, which we've talked about before. So I had an opportunity to kind of share that on a bigger, larger scale with other moms. So today, I'm so super excited about this today. I can't even tell you. So I am an avid list taker. I make lists for everything. If my kids or my husband were here, they would tell you that I've made lists for them, sticky notes, highlights of what's priority, what needs to be done first, ordered. I mean, just the whole nine. That's just me. So with that in mind, I know there are others of you out there that are just like me, that are avid list takers. Because here, for me, this is the reality of it. If I don't have it written down, it's not a thing. Like it's a wish, a prayer, a hope. But if it's not written down where I can see it, it's just not real. And it probably will not get done. It more than likely will be forgotten or done late or done rushed. And I hate that. So because of that, I'm an avid list taker. And I have a few different things that I've used over the years that I want to share with you. I want to share one main thing with you that I used many moons ago, kind of old school. And then I want to share with you new school, something that's come out that will wipe out what I was using back in the day. So we're talking about getting organized today, but specifically, we're not really talking about that from a, overarching perspective. We're really talking about to-do lists, making to-do lists, being able to get things done. Because let's face it, as a mom, there's all kinds of things that you have to get done any given day, week, month, what have you, semester, school year. And so being able to have it at a glance and know what needs to be done, to know where people are, where they need to be, what deadlines, what doctor's appointments, things you need to turn in on their behalf, things you have to sign for them so that they can then kind of do the next thing or take the next step. So all of that being said, I want to show you a picture of something that I used to use. I kept one of these, but I couldn't find it in time enough for this airing. So this was awesome. It was a do-it-all mom calendar. My kids would get me one of these every single year. Some of them even come like as a 17-month calendar, so it'll start in September and then go through, 2020, which was always the one that I loved because I used it with school stuff. Hey, Jerry. Jerry, I'm talking about making to-do lists and being organized. So I was just showing everybody, this was the thing that I used back in the day, the do-it-all mom calendar. It was a calendar that came up, I don't know if you guys can see this, but next to each day, you had these little lines. That says mom. You can't really see it, but then you can put dad, kids' names. There are some that have pets. They come with all kinds of stickers you can use to help keep you organized. Comes with this little handy pocket here. You can put papers in. Mine ripped because I had too much stuff in there. It can hang on the wall. Again, mine ripped because I just had too much stuff. But this was so handy for me because literally every morning I would look at this to see where everybody needed to be, who had practice for what, who had to stay after school for what, who had a doctor's appointment, what I had to do. There's, like I said, all kinds of stickers. You can, instead of having to write out on the calendar, because again, these little slots are small, especially if you have a large family. So you can put, a little medic sign for a doctor's appointment and things like that. Very handy. I loved it. I used it for years. But y'all, that was old school. New school is the Cozy app. Have you heard of the Cozy app? COZI. The Cozy app does all of that and more, and it's on your phone, right? So it has a family calendar. which this is my favorite part. It's color coded, so everybody has their own color. It is a shareable calendar, whether you have iPhone, Android. Yes, thank you, Jerry. Whether you have iPhone, Android, Windows, it doesn't matter what you're using, what application you're using. As long as you share the password, everybody has access to the calendar. People can move stuff around. They can add stuff to the calendar. You know, a lot of times our kids are telling us at the last minute where they need to be, what's going on. They can very easily add this to the calendar. And let's face it, where are they without their phone? Like, they don't go anywhere without their phones. They don't even go to the bathroom without their phones, which I think is kind of nasty. But so their phones are always with them. So they have the opportunity, instead of having to remember to tell you, they can literally go on this app, add their event or deadline or form they need you to sign or whatever it is as a reminder for you on this calendar. It will set reminders. It will set whether it's a text or an email reminder. It will organize activities. It will even organize them according to priority, however you set them. And literally, when you wake up in the morning, I've started using this. It's just Cliff and I've started using it. When you wake up in the morning, at a glance, you know what everybody's supposed to do that day. It's amazing. Hey, Yvonne. Yvonne, we're talking. Why didn't I think of that? I know, Jerry, right? Yvonne, we're talking about old school organizing and new school organizing. So I just showed everybody this picture of this wonderful organizing calendar for moms that I used to use back in the day, which was kind of old school handwriting. But now, Yvonne, tell me if you've heard of Cozy, the Cozy app, COZI, which has family calendars that are color coded. It also has a to-do list. So in addition to having your calendar, you have your to-do list, but here's the other fabulous thing. I know I'm putting my Oprah voice on. You can actually assign things from the to-do list as chores to your kids because it's all color coded. So they can't say they didn't see the sticky note or it blew away or the dog ate it. And again, where are they without their phones? Their phones are with them all the time. So you can send them like a text. Here's your chore list. Here's what it needs to be done by. They can then respond back so that you know it's done once they check it off. Not only does it have a shared to-do list, a shared honey-do list, and chores for the kids, it can help you by making specific lists. Like if you're going away, a packing list. If your kid's going to camp and they need to start packing their stuff, you can send them a list. It will send you a grocery store list if you want that. It will send you books to read. It will prioritize your list for you so you know what things need to be done first and in what order. It will also give you due dates. And, I love this part too. If you don't want to sit and make a list, they thought of everything. They have pre-made lists. You can just tweak it. Like if you don't want to sit down and write out your whole grocery list, it'll have a pre-made like grocery store list, and then you just tweak what you need or what you want to add to it. I'm not even halfway done with what it all has. It not only does it have the shopping list, but it has recipes. And get this, you can move the ingredients from the recipes to your shopping list. How many times do you get home and want to cook something and you know you don't have something, that one main ingredient, or you substitute it with something else and now it's nasty. You got to throw it out and order pizza. So shopping lists, recipes, family calendar, to-do list. Not only that, there's more. It also has a family journal section where you can, if you're on vacation, you take pictures, it groups them and keeps them. You can send them out as emails or text to family members. Girl, Jerry, I'm too excited about this app. I really am. I'm way too excited. But Cozy, and hold the phone. It's free. The app is free. Cozy is free. So I really just wanted to share with you 2 different ways to stay organized because moms, let's face it, we can't remember everything. When the kids were babies, it was easier for me to remember stuff because really their only appointment was a doctor's appointment and my hair appointment. And I wasn't going to miss my hair appointment. I don't care if I got hit in the head and had amnesia. I was going to remember that on Thursday mornings at 7:00, I have a hair appointment. So because those days are long gone and kids are so much busier, even as little as 1 or 2 years old, they have their own calendars and their own events. You can still go old school. I'm not knocking old school, y'all, because that's what I did. I had the calendar. I had the do-it-all mom calendar with all the little tabs. Oh, it's upside down. All the little tabs and everybody's name and what they were doing all day. But that was a lot to keep up with. And it would rip because it's paper. This Cozy app is changing the game. Cozy app is changing the game. Cozy is making everything available literally at a glance. It's allowing you to communicate with your family without having to send a text that they say they didn't get, or a phone call they say they did, a message they didn't get, or a sticky note that they say blew away. You're able to do all of this in this shared app once you share the password, no matter what application you're using, whether you're using an iPhone, whether you're using an Android, whether you're on a computer, it doesn't matter. You can access it all as long as you share the password. So my tip for this Wednesday for all moms, get the Cozy app. It's intuitive to use. It's easy. Y'all, if I can do it, look, my kids know with me saying that, they're like, yup, if she can do it, y'all can do it. Seriously. It is very easy. It's intuitive. It's shared amongst the family, so it makes it very easy. And let's face it, we need things that are going to help us to keep us not just organized, but aware of what's going on and who we have to pick up. I've told y'all the story before about how I forgot to pick up a kid. Not even my kid. This is what's so horrible. I forgot to pick up somebody else's kid for carpool because I forgot. But also because she wasn't there when my kids were there. My kids knew when mom comes, she's ready to pick us up and leave. Well, this girl did not really realize that. So I picked up my kids and I left. And then she called me. So this kind of eliminates all that. You don't have to explain or apologize to your neighbor why you forgot their kid, right? Because you got it on your Cozy app that you got to pick up the kid. So anywho, that's all I've got for today, folks, because I know it's back to school and y'all are busy. And so I don't want to overwhelm today. I really just wanted to come in and provide you with real value. I wanted to know that what I gave you today, you could literally get off this live, get this Cozy app, and I know you'll be thanking me later. I know you will. So you're welcome. Enjoy your day, folks. Begin to make those lists in some form or fashion. If you're still an old-fashioned note taker, I'm not mad at you. I was doing that too until I found Cozy. So do that if you have to, but in order to stay on top of what's going on, there has to be a system. And you know we're big on systems. Hey, Tiana, you're going to have to watch the replay because I'm about to get off, but you must, Tiana, I'm looking right at you. Look, this is for you, girl. You got to listen to this one. This is for you. You're going to love me after this. You're going to love me. So helping our kids to develop those systems as well are helpful. And we need to model that for them. If they're seeing us running around always disorganized, unorganized, trying to find something, where's my key? Oh my gosh, we missed the appointment. Hurry up, grab your stuff. You're going to be late for practice. Oh my gosh. At some point, they kind of develop that too. So if we can present more organized, we can then help them come up with systems and encourage them. But really, we can model it for them. So Tiana, please go back and watch this. Whoever's watching it in the replay, please share with me what your organizational habits are in the area of tasks and to-do lists and how you get that done. And let me know if this new app, Cozy, helps you. It's free, y'all. What do you have to lose? The app is free. Zero. Nothing. Give it a try. All right. I love you guys. And I'm going to be popping back in probably tomorrow or Friday because I want to see if y'all have used it yet. Please come on here and let me know if you have and what you think of it. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.